What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with this week's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now at the halfway point. We are now officially halfway to 500 subs. Yes, we are 250 subs away from 500, and who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does this support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, the possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. My dog is like barking at me. Hang on. Alright, you guys. Sorry about that. I am back. My dog was howling really loud, and I know you guys probably could not hear me. But anyway, as I was saying, 1,000 subs. I'll open up this first set Toon Chaos box. On the hopes to pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is this beautiful Beat Cup from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely incredible as a collector's rare. So with that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is basically this week's episode. But the question of the day is this: who would you guys like to see face John Cena in his last match ever in WWE? Let me know down in the comments below. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about for this week, is the fact that we found out that John Cena plans to retire potentially at next year's WrestleMania when it emanates from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. But the question is, who will step up to that challenge? Honestly, there is a long plethora of WWE superstars who would be more than happy to face John Cena at WrestleMania. And again, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. There's Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Logan Paul. There's Andrade. There's The Miz, R-Truth. You've got a lot of incredible WWE superstars, but it has to come down to the top 5. And honestly, looking at the list of WWE superstars, there's quite a few. There's quite a few who I would love to see face John Cena in the foreseeable future. But again, at WrestleMania. But honestly, if I had to pick 5, if I had to pick 5, I would have to say, I don't know. This is kind of a hard one because John Cena has had some incredible matches over the years, including his rivalry with guys like Triple H and guys like Randy Orton and guys like The Undertaker and excuse me, even also guys like Logan Paul and Kane and Big Show and Shawn Michaels. He's been in the ring with some incredible WWE superstars over the years. But if I had to pick 5, so sorry guys. Again, if you guys hear crying in the background, that's my mom's dog. We're getting our ceiling in the dining room dealt with, and he's crying. Odin, enough. Come here. Hang on, guys. Here we go. Here's the Odin. Point. Say hi. Yeah. So this is my mom's dog, Odin. He was on the channel before. But I'm gonna keep him here with me. Let me move up a bit. There we go. So I'm gonna keep him here with me so he don't cry anymore. But anyway, if I had to pick 5 WWE superstars, it's a bit of an interesting topic because there are a lot of superstars who wish to be John Cena's last opponent in WWE. But if I had to pick 5, first and foremost, my number one, the number one person who I would want to face John Cena in Cena's last match, number one pick, hands down, has to be, in my opinion, Xavier Woods. When you look at John Cena and what he's done in 20 years compared to what Woods has done in 20 years himself, because this weekend he celebrated 20 years in wrestling. Okay, Odin, you want down? I'll let you down. Go ahead. And yes, I've got dog hair on my fucking table, on my little desk here. I got some on my bed. Odin is a shedder. Anyway, you look at what those two have done. The difference is night and day. Obviously, Woods has won quite a few championships over the years in professional wrestling. Cena's done the exact same thing. I think Woods would be a good match for John Cena, just because of the fact that Woods could definitely match Cena in terms of technical wrestling and speed, because John Cena was a very speedy WWE superstar throughout his career. So I could definitely see Woods being one of them. Trying to think who else would want to see. Sheamus is definitely one, another one that comes into mind. The battles that they had over the WWE title back in 2009, back in late 2009, early 2010, it was absolutely insane. It was one that it's a rivalry that most people would never have dreamt of, never would have imagined it would ever come to pass. And obviously, yes, even after that rivalry came to a close, yes, they did have a couple of matches against each other here and there, and yeah, they teamed up with one another here and there over the years. But when you really get down to it, Sheamus basically matched Cena power for power. So that's another one that definitely comes into mind. Then you got Seth freaking Rollins. Do I even have to say anything else? I feel like I feel like Seth Rollins, now that he's back, there's a lot that can go with Rollins facing John Cena in his last match. For one, it would definitely boost Rollins' confidence to heights never thought possible. Would that mean him turning heel? It's possible, but I highly doubt it given the fact that his song is really catchy. So, who knows? But the battles those two have had, absolutely unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Absolutely insane. Not much else to say about that. So that's number 3. That's number 3. Number 4. This is a bit of a hard one, because the next two have to be bangers, and I think I think another one that comes into mind that I would love to see John Cena wrestle at WrestleMania 41 next year, if the rumors are true, is definitely Logan Paul. Think about this. Every single person that Logan has had on his podcast, he has wrestled. Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Seth freaking Rollins, just to name a few. Just to name a few. Now, and he recently, within the last year and a half or so, he had John Cena as his guest on his impulsive podcast, and who knows? I mean, maybe we might see that happen. Maybe we will actually see Logan Paul battle John Cena, arguably two of the biggest names from two totally different worlds. Obviously, John Cena being one of the biggest names in professional wrestling, where as opposed to Logan Paul, he's right now one of the biggest names on social media. So that'll be a bit of an interesting matchup that we could see. But there is one other person that I honestly would love to see John Cena work with. There's one person, and honestly, in my opinion, it makes sense. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. My honest opinion, the number one main person that I would love to see John Cena face in his last match ever in WWE, as crazy as this sounds, AJ Styles. Think about this, you guys. The battles that those two had in 2016, throughout most of 2016, and literally throughout the first quarter, if you will, of 2017, they were just pure bangers, you guys. Absolutely incredible matches, 5-star matches, and not only that. Think about this. If a guy like AJ Styles were able to defeat John Cena and put him and literally put him into retirement, AJ's confidence level would skyrocket beyond our wildest imagination. And not only that, that could also put him back in line for a future literally for future title opportunities. For all we know, we could see AJ Styles go after the United States title and potentially become a 4-time champion, which is possible, but we don't really know for sure. The possibilities are out there, but I will say this. No matter who John Cena chooses to wrestle in his last match ever, John Cena, hands down, deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame. He deserves a spot on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Excuse me. And And all I can say is that when John Cena returns to WWE at the end of this year, because there's been a lot of rumors that he plans to return to WWE by the end of this year. So when that time comes, I'm telling you guys, we are going to be in for a special run, because this will be arguably the biggest run, probably one of, if not the greatest run for John Cena in his entire career. So we're gonna be in for a hell of a run. I can't wait for it. But I think no matter what happens, again, Odin's crying. Odin, relax. Come here. Sorry guys, I apologize if you guys heard Odin crying, but again, it doesn't really matter who John Cena picks to be his last opponent. This run that he's gonna have is going to be unheard of. We are gonna be in for one hell of a run. I cannot wait for John Cena's final run. But we will definitely miss him in the ring. But I want you guys to post in the comments below again who you guys believe will face John Cena in his last match ever. And with that being said, that'll do it for this week's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.